Okay, let's see. I'm hoping everybody can hear me. If you can't, sorry. Um, I just wanted to briefly come on and just tell a little bit about what is going to be on Heidi's Live tonight. Um, and hopefully you all will be there and join in. The 13th jurisdiction is, I got started. I'm not even gonna look at anybody in here right now, but I got started due to Lauren Agee. And through Lauren's case, I come across other cases and the injustice. And that would be the next one was Cash. And I know her mom's in here, and she never gets the real justice for her daughter either. The billboard that is on that thumbnail is there for a reason. Those are someone's children, and they will always become my kids too. Um, so with Sherry, which is the mother of Lauren Agee, she passed June 25th. July 25th. I'm sorry, of 2015, and justice is still not there. This is a corrupt county. You've got a district attorney corrupt. I don't want to go into a lot of details. I'm trying to promote Heidi's Live tonight. I'll be there. There'll be another family member there. I don't want to give out that name to that because I don't want to ruin that live right off. That's going to be just, when that person comes on, you'll know. Um, and I'm hoping that through everybody that shows up, crowdsourcing is a big thing, but also teaching your kids who you can and cannot trust. And corruption is everywhere. It's everywhere. And Cindy, I would drop a link if I could teach you how to come up here. And I'll drop a link if you want to just come up and briefly speak real quick if you want to. You don't have to. Um, all you got to do is follow the prompts. You can cut your camera off. You don't even have to say anything. But Cindy is Courtney Cash's mother. She is the great niece of Johnny Cash. But if people would please drop Heidi's channel, that way people will know that she will be live tonight to discuss a case that is within the jurisdiction, and that jurisdiction is 13 jurisdiction, and it's here in Tennessee, and we are a corrupt backwoods state where mothers, fathers are not getting justice. I'll drop here, Cindy. I'll prompt you. I'll prompt you the best I can. Because I did tell Cindy I would have her on when I started. I started a channel for this, and when Heidi hit me, and I was like, I know that name. I know that name, and he's the DA there. But yes, if y'all can please pound out Heidi's channel, please pound out her channel, because we need to teach our kids what I tried to teach mine when my daughter went to college, because of these cases right here. Not everybody in your boat is rowing for you. They're not. They're drilling holes. They're going to bring you down, and that can happen. Your kids are not immune. So if you have children, please be in that live tonight, because these are families that have yet to get any justice in this state. This state sucks. The 13th jurisdiction, Bryant Clyde Dunaway, sucks. And that's a fact. All you have to do, Cindy, if you're on your phone, I'll walk you through. You click that link right there that I'm dropping right here that says StreamYard. You click that. If you'll click that link, Follow the prompts. You can turn your camera off and you can come up if you want to say something briefly about that. But Cindy is the mother of Courtney Cash. The justice, she didn't get it. She didn't get it. But I'll walk you through it. And hello, Heidi. And this is Heidi. And the will be on her channel tonight. So please, you're here, Cindy. You're here.
I don't know how, but I am.
You're here, baby. This
Okay.
is Courtney Cash's mother. I said I would not be on here long. I did tell Cindy, hey, Cindy, I'm back. I'm back in the game.
I'm ready. We've been ready.
And yeah, her daughter, if you want to give just a brief synopsis, I got to make sure that you trigger warnings for certain words like the M word.
Oh, well, then you better be talking it then, because okay. I do the cussing and the M word and the naming everybody and
yeah. Well, her daughter, I mean, yeah.
It's bad.
Oh, it is. She's been through hell. I'm just going to say she's gone through hell. Who was in the courtroom when you were adopting your granddaughter?
Everybody's lovely Judge Jonathan Young.
Mm-hmm. And what district was that again?
Of course, that was in the 13th.
Okay. And what is that billboard?
I'm sure that's the only thing he ever did right. Okay, was at least let us have the baby, you know. But the billboard was in the 13th.
Yeah. And that is what it's all is at. And how many are there now that have
there's 14 on there now, but of course there was so many more that could have gone on more than that, plus how many more since we got the billboard going too. Yes. You know, there's so many unknown to everybody, you know, that's not publicly done.
Yes. And Cindy gave me some more information as I talked to her today. And so there's more to go. But I think this is going to end up being segments, a lot of segments.
Definitely.
And it is a corrupt county, a very corrupt county. And if you have children, and you know you can't protect them all the time.
No.
No. And
there's nobody that's a 24/7.
No. And I will say I did read everything. The right man's not in prison.
Correct. Well, I mean, he was there, but he was set up. But, you know, which of course still makes him guilty because he was there. And, but if he was a murderer,
you said
I wasn't supposed to say that word.
No, you didn't say it. Go ahead with it. Go ahead with it. You got this.
Okay. The other one wouldn't be around.
Right.
Okay. If right. Okay. I'm sorry. You can't.
No, you said it. You said it. You said it. You said it. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Okay. Right. And, but yet here we are, you know, 9 years later.
Yeah. And that's the thing I said, we've got to get this out here. And, that's what me and Heidi were talking about, segments. And I'll even let Heidi, I love her. She pushed me out of the nest and told me I had to fly. I had no choice but to fly. Right. She knocked me out to fly. So this is what I wanted a channel for, was to take out the 13th jurisdiction. It's the facts. I want this claim to be shown for what it is. It's corrupt. And I can still name names. You've got Jason White. That's Rosemary's son. You've got Alan Foster. So I was like, Alan's not on that billboard.
Right.
And then you kept going with more people, and I was like, my God. You have a corrupt judge that showed himself.
Judges.
Well, I was going to say judges, but yeah, but one was actually showing himself taking
In the
pictures.
robe.
Yeah, he was in robe taking pictures of himself and passing those out to people, women per se.
Mhm.
So I'm begging you all, if you're a mother, a father, a grandparent, listen, this woman here is a mother. She's a mom. She never thought that she would be raising her grandchild, but she is. She is raising her grandchild because her daughter's life was taken. And what they put her in, I'll let you tell that.
They put her in a box and left her there for over 30 hours. So it mm, um, and of course no investigation of anything,
Yeah, I remember it.
none.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
none.
remember it when it first popped on the screen. No
Well, the
investigation.
problem, right? No investigation, but the problem we have today without justice is we have a 10-year-old at this point that is not safe.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because
Yeah.
unless there's justice, what she can't. She'll go right into him. I mean, to the what word can I use? I don't know what word I can use.
Well, it depends on what
To the
word you.
criminals, I don't know. I don't know what word to
I
use
got
to that
you. And
family of
yeah,
criminals. I guess can I use that
yes,
word?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You can use that word. Yeah, I mean, and we've got trafficking that's happening in that area.
Hmm.
We do. We have a lot.
You name it, it's happening.
Yeah, we're not talking about just child, but we are talking
Mm-mm.
about child trafficking. We're talking about
Yes.
drug trafficking. We're talking about a lot of stuff that the good old boys are letting fly by. And Cindy, how much voice have you had? How often have you? I mean, have you been able to talk about it?
Have I been what?
You're because I remember the first I talked to you, it was like the floodgates. They just opened up. You
Right, because I mean,
like
you were
not
the
been able to
first that came
speak
in,
about
right? Hmm. And then, of course, we finally got the billboard going,
it. Hmm.
and and then it's just this person and that person that you don't hear about. Everything is confidential unless somebody turns it into, a family member lets go of it, you
Hmm.
know, that you find out about another person because it's just slid under the rug. So,
I don't know if
uh,
Heidi's in a meeting. She might be in a meeting, but I told her she can come up if she wants to. I want to because I kind of wanted to introduce y'all.
You feel lucky when
Um,
you're
well,
coming
my kids are coming through the door and I won't be able to talk. Okay, Cammy will be coming home from school within the next 2 minutes.
got you,
Okay,
got
and
you. Yeah,
she, of course, does not know everything. She just knows Mama's gone,
yeah.
and bad people put her there. Okay.
Yes, I do remember meeting her on that square. I do.
Yeah.
Where that strange man was taking pictures, which
Yes.
was very weird because I didn't understand why he was taking pictures, but he was. Still don't know why. And he was the same man that followed Joe all to anytime he had anything
Listen.
to do at her cemetery,
Mhm.
at the cemetery. There
I think
he
he was
was.
chasing the name and he wanted permission to write a book or something. And he even
It was
went after the guy in prison to write a book.
hmm, see, it's
And
weird.
yeah, I can't remember his name. Taylor was the last name. Boy, isn't that funny? Yeah, Taylor. But I don't know how much noise you're picking up in the background
Oh,
because,
you're
like I said,
fine.
they're
You're
gonna
fine right now.
they're
You're
gonna
fine.
come through. Okay, because I can't
Monica,
move.
Monica, if that's the one that you told me was the sister to
She's
Randy.
on. Hmm.
Okay, yes, I've got your name now too as well because Cindy gave me that earlier, and I'm gonna be digging into that one. That's that your brother will be my next. If you want to come up briefly, because like I said, I won't be on long. I'll drop the link. You can
Are
come
you
up
all done? Are you gonna go
if
home now? Is
you
that
come up
what the
too.
problem
Uh,
is?
This is proving that the corruption in this state is real and families are not getting the justice. It started with Sherry for me, with Lauren. We lost Cindy, but it did. And then it did go to Courtney Cash. And I guess I was the first one that she was able to speak to. And the floodgates just opened. It just opened. And I'm hoping that everybody here right now that are listening will be on Heidi Black's channel tonight. And for us, it's 7:30 Central, depending on where you are. I'm Central. Um, but yes, and Claudia, I see you, sweetie. I see you. But yeah, no justice, no peace. And that billboard, there's so many more to add to that billboard. But if you want to come up real quick, Monica, you're more than welcome to. I can walk you through it. But I do have your brother's name on the list. And the list just keeps getting bigger. It does. And it gave me chills when Heidi said what she said. And that's Bryant C. Or I'm going to call you what I call you. Bryant Clyde Dunaway. That's who you are. But you're a nobody to me. You're a piece of shit. That I know what you're doing and I know what you've done. And it's going to be talked about tonight. Oh, there's a lot. There's so many. There's just so many. It's overwhelming how many that there are out here in the 13th, just in the 13th district alone. And that's what this is about. Okay, this is going to be Monica.
Hello.
Let me get you added to this. There you are. Hello. I haven't gotten to meet you. I'd heard about your brother today from Cindy. Can you hear me? I got to make sure that can you hear me? Make sure your audio is connected. But her brother, let's see. I don't know if she can hear me or not. Her brother is Brandon Hood. I know that.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, ma'am. I can hear you now. Yes, Cindy was telling me about your brother earlier. Brandon. I've got it written down. I've got pages. Unsolved. Well, I don't want to even say that they're unsolved, Cranky Granny. Cases are closed before they were even looked at. They marked them this, mark them that. No investigations. Period. Unsolved, closed, whatever you want to call them. They're calling them everything that you don't want to think of. Because you know what? There's a reason. It's corruption at the finest of all. It's called corruption. I think I lost her. Hold on. I'll drop it again for you, Monica. But yeah, it's going to blow people's minds. This is why I wanted to be here on YouTube. This is why I wanted a channel. And the list keeps growing and growing and growing. Her brother is Brandon Hood. I think he passed August 2020 in Putnam County. All from the same area, yes. All from the same area. This is the 13th district, the judicial district, the 13th judicial district. But her brother is Brandon Hood. Are you there, sweetie? I want to make sure you... Can you hear me? Let me see if I can check your volume. Uh, all right, now see if that works. Does that work for you? If not, what I will do, Heidi Black tonight, 7:30 Central Time, which is I'm Central. There's going to be a live tonight on her channel about a case out of the same district. And hopefully you'll be able to be there. I've invited Sherry. I did invite Sherry. I invited Cindy to listen. And you're more welcome to be there as well. It's not, they're not in the same district. No, they're not the same district. Yes, they're not, yeah, and it would be for Eastern, you're 8:30 Eastern, but no, not the same district. No. Close, but no, it's not. But, oh, there's so many, because when you've got a good old boy system, you think about it, and there's going to be a lot of trigger warnings. So I just wanted to briefly come on to promote so people will know this can happen anywhere. It's not just Tennessee, though. It's not just the 13th judicial system this is happening in, but it is. This is everywhere. And if you have children, if you have grandchildren, absolutely, I'll drop a link. If you have grandchildren, listen. You need to listen to this. You need to hear these parents. You need to hear them, because now we have some that are having to raise their grandchildren because their mommies aren't here anymore. Oh, it's a very much so a good old boy system. I'm going to wait and to say anything more about that. I knew I needed to come on, though, because I'm praying. Hello. I'm praying that we can work together to get something done. And I know we can.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hello, honey.
I just want to say this because I've already been dealing with the lashback when you touch this subject, okay, for many,
Mhm.
many years. All I have to say is please, everybody, be open-minded, look into things for yourself, ask
Mhm.
yourself how the numbers were 500,000 in the United States a year. Then it came out that it was over 1 million kids a year come up
Mhm.
missing in the United States. We have
Mhm.
to ask ourselves, how is this happening? So these are just a few points I wanted to get. I'm so nervous right now because I already know what without knowing, I know what you're going to hit on. But anyway,
Mm.
just keep your minds open. I know it sounds like conspiracy theory kind
It's
of crap.
not.
It's not, you guys. It's really not until we start opening the minds of the masses. They're only a certain percent of us, and we outnumber them, and we, the people, can stop this. So, and it
Amen.
goes, you guys ain't even where I'm at in the rabbit hole, and some things are so unbelievable, I had to back off. And that's about when I came to this YouTube community, because I started seeing all the stuff I was following being scrubbed, and it weighs on your mind
Mhm. Oh God,
hardcore.
yeah, yeah. There'll be some talk about some things tonight that I think that people are going to be
Yeah.
known. But yes, yes, yes.
And I'll
I
give you guys a
promise.
little starting point. It was 40 years ago, just 4 months ago. I was probably 5 years, 4 years out of my paper route as a teenager. A young boy came up missing. Look his name up, Johnny Gosh. His mom just did an interview 40 years ago. But I mean, watch the interviews from day one. And then maybe we'll touch on that topic, you guys, because that's where I knew not all of them, but a lot of them are involved.
Mhm.
in the cover-ups, our government
Yeah.
officials and such. Yeah.
Oh, wait till you find. Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. So I'm
Yes.
telling you, I want people to be aware. If you have children, you need to be here because listen, none of these parents, siblings ever thought in a million years that
Yep.
this would be them. You know what? Like I've always said, and I'll still say this,
Mhm.
Sherry never get the opportunity. And this is why I got involved. And I'm going to say
Right.
it. This is why. She'll
Yeah.
never get the opportunity. The man, yes. Never.
Well,
She'll never search
I
for
would have never been so woke to it had that not happened to that little boy. And I had a paper route, and we were coming home one day, and a guy pulled over. My girlfriend walked up to his car. She started running and screaming and told me what he was doing. I ran behind her. We got to my house. I mean, my parents were so on me like a fly on shit after that. I was very young then. And
they
with the
need to
paper
be.
route, yeah. So I mean, keep an eye on your kids, guys, even in department
And it's
stores
not
and
just
such.
it's not just the trafficking though. It's not my whole point on this. It's not the
No,
trafficking. It's
it's
the
the
fact
cover
that a
up.
lot of these kids were, I'm going to say it right now, they were murdered. They were murdered. And there's reasons behind some of this. I can't give those
Or they're
right. I'm not going to.
or or they're
Um,
forced into doing the
I'm
same
not,
thing that's done to them. Sorry.
yes, yes. I'm like, I'm not going to go into that, but I'm going to say the reason
Right.
again, like I got
Yeah,
into this was because Sherry never got the opportunity to tell a man yes.
right.
Only
All right.
child she's ever had, her only daughter. She never will ever pick out a wedding dress in this
Right.
lifetime. Will she
Right.
ever? She will never be in a delivery on at the time of her first grandchild's birth because that won't happen. Some people stole that from her, and yet no justice, none
No justice, right.
whatsoever, none.
And she's
And that is
probably
the
never
same
slept.
damn district.
Yeah, and she's probably never slept the same since.
Sherry is a fighter. I'm gonna say that. She's a
Yeah,
good
but
friend, and she's a damn fighter. She's a fighter. She will not stop, and she won't stop until she gets
I
something.
can't wait
And
to hear from her.
tonight, please
I am
promote
very
Heidi's
interested.
channel because this is where this first one is going to be on. And Mom,
Right.
yes, you're welcome. Cindy will give you my number. I told Cindy I'm back. I'm back. I'm here.
Yeah.
Um,
All
I,
right.
I
I
did.
just wanted to come up and
I did step away for a minute. I had to for certain reasons, and I did. I had to, but I said I'm back. I'm back. Um,
right.
I'm not giving up. These kids need justice.
Yes.
Jason, I can name him. Jason Rice. Listen, he was walking down the road. He
Yep.
was hit. His earbuds were
Uh,
embedded in the
I
windshield. They
know this
kept
story.
going.
Yeah.
They kept going. Okay. Listen,
Oh my God.
what do you want me? Here's what they got in court. What do you want me to do? Give them a speeding ticket? Are you serious? The driver had no driver's license. The girlfriend that was in that vehicle had to go against the boyfriend. He should
Oh,
not have even been in behind the wheel of a car,
wow.
period, at all. Rosemary, she does not have justice. None. Not at all. Alan Foster, he was on his way to school.
Please
Woman
share, Claudia.
intoxicated. Intoxicated.
Yeah.
And she has her kids in the car. Well, what happens?
Jeez.
Has a car accident. Nothing. What do you want us to do? Were not even going to even take a blood sample until the hospital, and the nurse smelled the alcohol in her. You know what she's doing right now? She's been free.
Oh, wow. No way.
She's free. Oh, absolutely, yes way. Alan Foster in 2014 lost his life. He should have graduated 2016, where he would have sat in his place. Our flowers.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, in his cap and gown.
I would
His
not know
parents.
what to do if I lost a child, so I can't even. I don't even want to have. I just feel for mothers
So
and
yeah,
the
you
fathers. You
don't
know what I
give
mean?
up. You don't. You don't. You can either fight or give up. Well, you know what? A lot of these parents have chosen fight.
Well, we fought
Cindy,
too. My brother-in-law's case, but different scenario. But yeah, you don't stop.
yeah,
You don't give up
these are
until
kids though. These are kids. Lauren, she
Yep.
was out with her friends. These were her friends. Her
No.
friends. Okay,
Oh,
these were supposed to be her friends, and that's why I say not everybody in your boat's rowing for you. I was scared to crazy to send my daughter to college because
yeah,
I
me
thought
too.
my,
I cried. Oh,
and that's why I was scared. I was
yep.
scared.
No joke.
You think that Sherry thought the last time that she hugged and kissed her that was going to be the last time
No, you don't.
until that phone call that she got? No. So I'm telling you all, please, please, as these kids keep coming, the names are adding. That billboard is there. That is a real billboard. It's a legit billboard. Uh, all are in Tennessee. Yes, the 13th Judicial System. The district attorney is a piece of shit. He's a good old boy by the name of Bryant Clyde Dunaway. Remember that name. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget his name because he's corrupt. He's a good old boy. Trust me.
It's in every
Yes.
state, go guys. Every state,
But
and
yeah,
you got to look at how many. Look up the statistics, and then go to a DuckDuckGo or Rumble and look up the real statistics, and then ask yourself, how does this happen, and where is our division for this exact problem? Because more so than a it's worse than a drug epidemic, in my opinion, because you're taking
well,
away our
but, well,
future
but there
kids.
is some drugs involved in this.
Oh,
There's drugs
guaranteed.
involved, but it's
I'm
because of the. I'm not
systems.
going to give too much away.
Right.
These are your officials. Right? These are your officials. But I'm going to
Oh,
tell
yeah.
y'all, as Monica that was just in here from that same 13th Judicial System, her brother is Brandon Hood, August of 2020, and I'm hopeful that his case is still an open case. There's just so many more to add on here, and I'm like, but I'm back.
Good.
I'm back. I'm back.
Welcome back to the real world.
Yes, no, I did tell Cindy I'm back.
You do
I
have
am
to take
back.
a break though once in a while because it really eats away at you. And DuckDuckGo is a
No,
web
uh,
browser, guys. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
no,
excited.
I've got to be back for this.
But I'm gonna
I've got
drop
I've
that
got to be
way.
back for this.
That way I'm not over talking you because my
Oh,
nerves
you're
are
fine.
revved up about this one.
Well, it's just this. This is one of the judicial systems that I wanted to take out and take down because of what they've done.
Amen, sister. I got your back. I'll be in the
You know,
audience.
all right. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here for long. I just want to make sure if you are not subscribed to Heidi, please make sure that you are subscribed. That way, if she has it set for a certain, length of time that you have to be a member, not a member, but you know what I mean, be subscribed that you are. And please be there. I don't ask for a lot. I never do. That this is one thing that as a mom and a human and something that I always been. I mean, if I will have my license one day, I will. But this is something that I've always wanted to help, and that is helping to solve and get justice for these parents and these family members that are getting shut down every which way possible. This has been a goal. I knew I would never, like I told you all, would never be a police officer because I would be letting people go. I'd fall for the sob stories, but this is what I love to do, and that's solve and bring that justice because it has to happen. And I'm begging you all. Never have I ever asked for anything from any of y'all, and I never would, but I'm begging you all to be there, to listen to the story that's coming tonight. Because this is going to come from a mother, and it may hurt your heart to hear, but she needs to talk, and it's her story to tell, and she's going to tell it tonight. So if you're not subscribed to Heidi's, please please make sure you're subscribed. And I'm just begging you all, be there and be there for these parents. And there's so many. Darker by the night. Thank y'all. And I'm sorry because this is something that is really it's what my heart is here for this, and it'll always be here for this. And that's what I said. I can't go blind yet, y'all, because I got things to do. I have things to do, and that is help families. And when Heidi called me, I'm like, I'm there. I'm in. And it was just weird because when she said that name, Bryant Clyde Dunaway in the 13th Judicial System, I said, I am in. That is you. That is him. So just please make sure that you are subscribed and that you're there. I know it's 7:30 Central my time tonight. So Eastern, that's what, 8:30? And let's see, I know on Heidi's time, that would be what? It's 5:30 for Heidi, 7:30 for me, and then 8:30 for Eastern. I'm pretty sure. I'm not good at those time things. But yes, this is Heidi's channel right here. Please, please be there. I beg you all. These are family members that need us. And crowdsourcing is amazing. Thank you, Miss Amanda. I love you. Hopefully, I know I'll see you there or tonight. I know I'll see you there. But yes, please, I'm begging you all. Please be there. If you're a parent, grandparent, you need to hear this. You need to be there. None of us are immune to any of this. It could happen to any of us. It could happen to our children. It's happened to theirs. So what makes us any different? Nothing. Nothing. So yeah, I'm not going to cry, but I'm back. I am back in the game of I'm here to help. And I gave my word to Cindy. I'm here. I'm back in. Back in the game. So hopefully I'll see y'all there. I got a little bit more I've got to do. And just please subscribe to Heidi Black. And it's not going to be just a one-time thing. This is going to be a series. It's a series. Let's take down a county, a corrupt county, a good old boy county that doesn't give a shit about a kid. They could care less. They would rather, I'm going to say it, allegedly push drugs and traffic other things, especially children. And I said the words. I'm not scared to say them. So if you haven't subscribed to Heidi Black's channel, please be there. I thought that's what Monica. I thought that is what Cindy said. It was still open, and I'm going to be digging. I'm going to be digging into that because he needs to be on that list as well. So I've got it written down. I have it written down. I promise. Yeah, they are all over. But you know what? Together we can make a difference. And her brother's case is still open here. Yeah, one by one, take them down, and let's save our kids. And you know what? It's an education because a lot of times we put our head in the sand because we don't want to think like that. Well, I'm telling you, you better start thinking like that because a lot of parents did not think that it was going to happen to them. So I'm just going to say this for the judicial system there on the 13th district here in Tennessee. Hey, Bryant C. Dunaway. It's me, Patrick Ray. Sheriff Patrick Ray, it's me. Jonathan Young, it's me. I'm sure y'all will remember me. Because I want to know still, how do y'all sleep at night? How do y'all sleep at night? How do you sleep at night when you all have kids? They're not immune to this. I haven't asked that in a long time, so I'm going to ask it again. How do you sleep at night? Because you all corrupt pieces of shit. And I say it loud and proud, corrupt pieces of shit. And I know what y'all do. So that's me getting it off my chest, out of my system. We're doing this, and we're coming. And hopefully we can bring justice. Oh my gosh, crazy cat mama. Oh. Yeah, it's time to stop. It's time. It is, because it's sick. Trafficking of children, sick. Not scared of any Dixie Mafia or any of that. Not scared. Period. Never was. Still not. We're going to get down to the truth. So I'm saying, please be there tonight. And thank you, Mandy. Miss Mandy, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. This is just one of those things. It's a heavy, it's yeah, cornbread mafia. You're about right on that. It's just something that weighs heavy on my heart. And it's something I'm passionate about. Always have been. Knew I wouldn't make it as a police officer, but I knew this is what I wanted to do. And I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. But, well, I can do so much. Now, Heidi, she's the one that reins me in, but she's better. She is better. But yes, this is Heidi's right here. Please, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. That way, just in case she has it marked off, like, you can't join chat for 10, 20 minutes because you never know what crazies are coming. Let's do this. Let's save our kids. Let's educate our children. And that way they know. Just for the children. Oh, I'm not scared if anybody flags my account. Don't care. Not scared. But this is justice for the children. Yes. It is justice for these children. Love you too, honey. I love all y'all. But yeah, I'm thankful for I guess Cole's mom reaching out to Heidi, but this is something Heidi's been doing. She's good at it. Probably better at it than I'll ever be. At any point. She'll always be better at it than me. Yeah. I'm not scared of it. I read it, honey. I'm not scared of it. I'm going to hashtag save our children, all that. I'm not scared. Yes, and make a difference. And it's not drama. No drama. This is making a difference. This is about, and it is a rabbit hole, and it is about a good old boy system. And it's time to take that town down. That whole area. It's time for them to go and know that we already know what y'all do. Haven't been able to prove everything, but it's coming. So with that, I'm going to thank you all for being here. If you have children, if you have grandchildren, nieces, nephews, you need to pay attention. I promise you will not regret this. I have a slew of names just in one jurisdiction alone of what was said to these family members. And they got no justice. None. What is she saying? No, I am not. No, yes, you. What is she talking about? No, I am not. No, you are not what? I don't know what she says. She said, no, I am not. But yes, you are with whatever. Yes, that's Heidi's channel. I'm begging you all to be here. I don't ask for anything. I'm asking you all, not just for myself, but for these families that need us. They need us. This county, or I should say counties, a whole jurisdiction, 13th, needs to be taken down. Save these kids. And make sure that you're there, because you're not immune to this. It can happen to any one of us. So tonight on Heidi's channel, Heidi Black, make sure you're subscribed. I think I got it. Hello, Duchess. Let's see. That's another one. Beware of your surroundings. Absolutely. Hello, Six Bows. Thank you. And thank y'all for being here. I just wanted to do a short one just to make sure that people are aware that she will be doing this live tonight at 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern, and I think that would be what, 5:30 Heidi's time. I always get those times mixed up. Oh, well, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. So I will see you all there tonight, and just know this is going to be a series. It's not over at all, because more and more names keep getting added to this where there's no justice. None. There's probably a need for 2 more billboards at this point. So with that, I love y'all. I will see y'all tonight. That is correct, Monica. And I do have your brother's name, and I promise I'm going to look into that as well. I promise. I do promise that. So I will see y'all tonight on Heidi Black's channel. And thank you all for being here and listening to me, because this is what I'm here for and what I wanted to be here for. So I love y'all. And thank you again.